Welcome to the Wellness Help Desk with your host, Nikayla Modi, certified wellness coach and personal trainer. A wellness podcast focused on providing practical tips on how to curate a healthy lifestyle uniquely for you, where we discuss wellness hot topics with expert guests and have real candid conversations. It's the one-stop shop you need to get the help you've been looking for. Let's dive in. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Wellness Help Desk. I'm your host, Nikayla Modi, and this is episode 21. So I'm really excited to share this episode with you all today because this is for the person that overcommits all the time. I'm talking about you look up and you have more things you said yes to than you realize you had capacity for. And you're like, dang, I did it again. And then you start scrambling. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're anxious. You're already exhausted. And you're like, why do I always do this? This is the episode for you. Okay, I am providing you this awesome exercise that you can walk through to help you navigate the overwhelm and start to move forward and get out of that. So even if you haven't overcommitted, anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, this is literally an amazing exercise that you can do. So let's go ahead and jump in. Now, you realize you've overcommitted, all right? You're feeling overwhelmed. And yet, even with all the overwhelm, you're still showing up. You're still serving other people. You're still juggling all of your life's responsibilities. And that's a lot. Which means in the midst of doing all of that, you're not taking any action on getting out of being overwhelmed. It's almost like it's just this huge to-do in the back of your mind or a huge weight in your chest that you just haven't addressed yet. So here are 3 steps to take when you realize you've overcommitted and you feel overwhelmed by everything you have to do. The very first thing is to write down how you want to feel. I know you thought I was going to say how you do feel. We already know how you feel. Write down how you want to feel, okay? As you write down how you want to feel, don't hold back. Be honest with yourself. You owe yourself that. This prompt will provide a vision of how you want to feel. And instead of remaining so focused and so stuck in the fact that you feel overwhelmed about overcommitting, you'll be so focused on how you do want to feel, very future oriented instead of just stuck in the present. Okay. If you're having a hard time like naming the emotion or the feeling, you're not really sure how you want to feel, there is the emotional pinwheel that's very helpful for providing various feelings on the emotional spectrum. And this can be found with a simple Google search. So here's the second step. You want to write down 3 things you can do to start feeling the emotions you listed in prompt number 1. This is the fun part, y'all, really, because you get to truly brainstorm without restraint what you want or what you need in order to be bursting over with all of the emotions that you listed in prompt number 1. Is it a girls' night? Do you need to leave that toxic job? Is it just to go on a day trip 2 hours away? Do you need to see your therapist and schedule an appointment? Do you just need to tell someone no? Or do you actually need to cancel 1, 2, maybe 3 commitments? Only you actually know. But when you're writing down these activities, when you're brainstorming what it is that you really need or what you really want in order to feel those emotions in prompt number 1, do not hold back. Do not pass judgment. Do not get critical. Just write. And if you find that it's hard to do that, then set a timer for 3 minutes and try to get out as many things as you can in those 3 minutes. So the third thing is you want to write down what's in the way of making you feel those emotions that you listed in prompt number 1. Like what obstacle, what barrier, what person or job is in the way of you feeling the emotions that you listed. By identifying these things, it's going to shine a light on what may need to be modified, maybe some new boundaries that need to be implemented, or something needs to get completely deleted. You need to get rid of it. I want you to keep in mind your very own desires, okay? To people please or to be everybody's hero or the desire to feel needed, these can also be what's keeping you from being able to feel the emotions that you listed in prompt number 1. So keeping in mind that it's not just external obstacles, but also internal ones that really can be getting in the way of you feeling the emotions that you listed that you want to feel. Now, the answers to these prompts will start to ground you in facts. Your brain loves evidence. Your brain loves facts, okay? Facts will bring clarity to your brain and help you see where you want to go, how you can get there, and what's stopping you. Okay, that clarity is going to provide you with some hope and some momentum, some vision that you need to break free of being stuck and overwhelmed, okay? And you're going to start making yourself the much needed priority that you deserve to be. I really want you to hold to that. You deserve to be a priority. So this is an amazing exercise to do in the moment when you've realized you've overcommitted. However, uncovering why you continue to overcommit and say yes to everyone, despite the capacity that you have available, is where the real work needs to be done. We will become overwhelmed from time to time in life. Like, it's life. I get that. But when it's a chronic issue, there's something deeper going on. And in the intermission, my one-on-one wellness program, we uncover what is actually leading you to be overcommitted in the first place, chronically. We reveal what's kept you stuck in that cycle of overcommitment and overwhelm. So schedule a consultation with me via the link that's in the show notes to learn if the intermission is a right fit for you. I want you to be empowered that you can use your feelings, which are messengers, to ignite a plan toward change, even if that change is just getting out of the overwhelm. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening in. If you enjoyed the episode today, head over and leave me a review. This helps others find the podcast and be one step closer to curating their healthy lifestyle. Come connect with me over on Instagram at Nike_Lamoti. And if social isn't your thing, join my beautiful newsletter community via the link in the show notes. To learn more about exclusive one-on-one wellness coaching, head over to randawellness.com. As always, remember to give yourself grace.